Hi guys, we're here back on the runway. So you'll have racked your bike along the transition there, which is just to my left as I look at it. And you swing around. When you rack your bike, put on your shoes. You will not go out the way you came in. You will come back towards the water. So we're going out the opposite end. You see, that means that all the transition is neutralized. You see, we might have a plan. So you come out this way towards the water. Those of you who were here last year, it's the exact same route as last year. Run towards the water. The portaloos will be there on your right if you need to use them, and of course use the hand sanitizer, etc. that will be left there at your disposal. So you will come around here, you'll veer here to the left, and you will see in about 50 meters that there is a path all along the side of this field here, and you'll be running down that path back out the gate again. Now remember that this is a popular area here for people walking their dogs and taking their dogs swimming and what have you. So bear in mind that there will be people walking along the footpath, and they'll know you're here obviously. So just give them a wide berth and be respectful and courteous at all times, because we need the locals to be on board for this. So yeah, as you come around here to the left, you'll see that path there in front of you, and you follow that path all the way out towards the gate that you just come in on your bike, and we will pick up with you again there, and we will take you through the run route. Okay guys, you'll have just come out that gate there. You run, and you're running out the way you went on the bike this morning, up to the top of the road, and we'll turn right. We'll come back to you in a second. Right guys, for the run, you come to the top of the road here. You went left for the cycle this morning. Do not go left this time, go right. You go along the route the last kilometre or so that you came in on the bike, and we'll come back to you at that junction where you cross with the bikes up here. Right guys, you're coming up here towards the first junction on the run. Now as you come up here, there'll still be cyclists. For most of you, there'll still be cyclists coming from straight ahead to finish the cycle, but you will turn left. Again, there will be marshals here. You will turn left here, and you will come across, come down this road. Now keep on your left as you're coming down here. You come down here about 200 meters. Actually, the marshal might send you on the right depending on the traffic, but look, just obey the marshal. You come down here, and then you will cross the road or turn in here to the right for the Sheep's Head Way and the back road to Durris. So we'll come along here now, and I'll come back to you in a few seconds. Alright guys, we're gone about 500 meters down that small road, and you'll see we're following this here for the Sheep's Head Way, Bultinock and Durris. Now a lot of people who did this race last year talk about the run, and this is probably a section of the run that they're talking about. It's the first, it's from the bottom of the hill there for the next couple of kilometers. If you bear with us, you can see why. Now this is a very, very, very quiet road. There are a couple of farmers living up here. They'll know that you're passing, but you will meet very little traffic. We really are in the back roads of West Cork. So as you can see, it's steep enough, windy, twisty, grass in the middle of the road. This is where you have your hands under your hips and you're asking how much more is left in this. So if you look there to the right, you will see how much you're after climbing from sea level already. But we still keep going. That little whirring sound was the car beginning to struggle, and it's an automatic. Still going up, as you can see there to the right. back down to the sea. That's how far you've climbed. And we go on another little bit. Just a little bit further, it levels out there a bit, and then there's another final kick to the top of this hill. So when you get up here, you're at the top of that hill. Last year we had a water stop up here. We can't have it this year because it would take from the race entrance. So you'll be given a 750ml water bottle in your goodie bag. Make sure you bring it with you, because when you get up here you're going to need it. It's not for decoration or as an ornament, it's meant to be used, so bring it with you. There will be a proper water stop at the 10k mark. We're 5k into this run now. It seems like longer, but remember, what goes up comes down, so it's all downhill now for a while. We'll come back to you shortly. Okay, this is the first junction you come to after all the downhill, and when you're coming downhill there, you're running through very small country lanes, farmhouses almost. When you come down here, you go left. You're still following that sign for Doris, so you'll veer left down here. Right, you come to this next junction, and you will avoid Doris. You'll go straight on for the Clashadoo Coombe Keen loop. You stay on this. Yeah. Okay, from the last junction you've come about 1.5 kilometers along this road with grass up the middle of it, and again you come to this junction, you'll turn right, you'll ignore the Doris sign, and you'll continue up here, take a sharp right to the Coombe Keen loop. You go up here a little bit, and once you've gone over the top of this small hill, you'll see it now, and you'll veer up here and you'll follow the road. You're basically going to the top of the hill over here. But you just stay on this road for another couple of kilometers until you get to the very highest point of the race, and then it's all downhill, I promise you. So you veer left here, and we'll come back to you when we get to the top of that hill. Every single time I've been up here, there's been an old farmer down here with a sheepdog. He's usually sitting on a rock down here in a field. Every time, I've been here dozens of times, and I'd always be, whoever's with me, I'd tell them, and then we go around the bend and there's a man sitting on the rock waving. Can't see him yet today. We might wait and see how steep this gets. The fucking quads will be burning by them. Yeah. Now we go down there in less than 1 kilometre. You're down to the road below.
That is crazy. Like.
Yeah. Okay guys, this is where we come to the end of that downhill, and you'll come onto the main road. At this stage you will know you've done a hill and a downhill. Your legs will be burning. We'll have Marshall here cross you across the road. There'll be a table here with water containers where you can fill your water bottles, and if you had a special needs bag that you left in the hotel on Friday night or early Saturday morning, that will be here waiting for you. It'll be laid out, you have to pick it up yourself. Now please bring your water bottles with you to here, because you're going to need water before you get here, and we can't have a water stop before this. And this is the last water stop, and it's 10 kilometers here back in the road that you cycled a couple of hours earlier, all the way back to the airfield. We'll come back in now when we're entering the airfield. Right guys, you're coming here to the end of a good hard run, so you'll turn left back in towards the airfield along this road here. Good. Okay guys, we're here. We've come back to the gates. Gates will be open. You will turn right and you'll go down along the airfield there to the finish line. Well done.